So today I wanted to share something that happened very recently, something personal. Someone asked me what I do for a living, and I told her I help women build calm confidence, overcome anxiety, and become emotionally resilient so that they can bring back back into their life. She looked at me with this slight eyebrow raise. She asked me with this skeptical tone, and I absolutely love a skeptic because I used to be one. Like I was just another person trying to talk about something that I've never experienced myself. If you haven't watched my story, watch this video. So I shared my story, the emotional exhaustion I had to go through, the panic cycles, the depressive moments, the moment I put on 10 kgs from these years of depression and I didn't feel like myself anymore. Then immediately her energy shifted. She went from doubting and then she was like, wait, how did you survive all of that and still have this much positive outlook? And I told her, this is why I say this is my specialty. That fraction of a second in shift understanding that anxiety isn't about being weak or isn't about being held down by the failures of life, but it's about coming back up with 10 times more energy, 10 times more calm, and 10 times more oomph. Now that is nervous system reprogramming. And that is exactly what we're going to go into today, the neuroscience of calm. That can change the trajectory of your entire life. Without further ado, let's get into it. What is calm, anyway? Most people think that calm is something that you do, something that you attempt, something that you force to happen. And maybe some women even think that, oh, maybe she has it naturally. But neuroscience says otherwise. Calm is a brain state, a state of mind, created by the amygdala, the emotional part of your brain, that isn't firing danger signals anymore. When the prefrontal cortex, the decision-making part of the brain, finally has space to think clearly. And when the vagus nerve, the calm switch of the entire body, when your body feels safe to soften. Here's the truth. Your brain literally has no access to calm unless it believes you are safe from perceived threat. Even tiny ones, heartbreaks, traffic jams, waiting for coffee in line, remember how quick to react we are towards something that small. That is why when people say just relax, don't overthink, just try to be positive, it simply doesn't help. Does it? Calm is not something that you create by effort or affirmations. Calm is something that you create from safety of the nervous system, and that is simply done by training. But why does calm feel so hard? If you're one of those women who think you're broken just because you can't calm down, you are not alone. And this is something that you must understand so that you don't fall into the trap of blaming yourself. Because the truth is, your nervous system has to adapt to survive. Maybe you grew up in a dysregulated home. Maybe you were emotionally abandoned at some point. Maybe you were the adult holding everything together. Maybe you have been in this stress mode for so long, it feels like it is the one driving you. So of course, calm is going to feel foreign to you. Your brain was wired for hypervigilance, always looking out and scanning for surprises and threat, and often saying, I knew this wasn't going to work. It is simply your brain's way of protecting you, stopping you from feeling failure again. And until you understand this, you will keep blaming yourself, you will keep underestimating yourself because of something that is biological. These are the common mistakes made by women who are experiencing anxiety and depression, and I want you to avoid these mistakes at all costs. Mistake number 1, thinking that calm should come naturally. Women often tell me, I'm just not a calm person. Calm is just not a personality. Calm is a habit practiced until it becomes a behavior. Mistake number 2, confusing numbness with calm. A lot of women freeze, disconnect, shut down, and think that they are being calm. But numbness is not calm. Numb is simply a dorsal shutdown, a freeze survival response. It is simply your system conserving energy, not peace. So it is a protective mechanism. Mistake number 3, suppressing emotions to keep the peace. We have often been conditioned to hold, to fix, to soothe, even when it hurts us. This isn't emotional regulation. This is self-abandonment, and it fuels anxiety. Mistake number 4, believing calm is an outside environment rather than the inside. Calm doesn't come from spotless homes, perfect plans, predictable days. That is actually hypervigilance disguised as perfectionist mindset. If your calm depends on controlling the outside, right, your inside is often not regulated. Mistake number 5, the most important one, fighting anxiety instead of making it your friend. You cannot force calm. You can only ease into calm by expressing with patience, with gentleness, and by slowing down. There's no other way. So Baita, how do I rewire my brain for calm then? Now that we have talked about why calm feels so hard, the good news is your brain can change. Neuroplasticity is the word. Old patterns often can be rewired by understanding that your brain can rewire and relearn. So this is what I teach. Technique number 1, bottom-up regulation. Starting from the body, because the body tells the brain when it feels safe and when it doesn't feel safe. Techniques like breathwork, grounding, vagus nerve practices, gentle movement. When your body is able to relax, right, your brain automatically follows and mellow down. Technique number 2, emotional validation. You don't override emotions. You acknowledge them and saying they are there for a reason. I see you. You are allowed to feel this way. I am being human. This tells your nervous system it is safe to feel and that I can regulate this. Technique number 3, calm rituals. Tiny daily micro habits, morning breathing, evening winding down, stepping out in nature, small pauses. Repetition builds safety, and before you know it, you already own your calm. So calm isn't something that is external. Calm is something that your nervous system can learn. This is when your calm becomes your state of being until it becomes an effortless state of being. So if you have been craving real inner calm, the kind that, settles down your body, your mind, and allows you to listen to your heart, then immerse in nature is a way to go, because it's not a holiday, but it's a nervous system reset. Imagine walking in nature, slowing down, breathing gently, eating nourishing meals, breathing deeply, and being surrounded by women who simply are there to hold space for you. So if you're ready to reclaim your calm, this is my invitation for you to join the Immerse in Nature retreat.